Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. Hello and welcome, everyone, to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the North Carolina Tar Heels. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Tar Heels have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. He'll bring it out. It's Jocelyn. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll move the wide receiver. On the gun, he leaves it with the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Wide receiver going in motion. Shotgun snap on third down. Quickly complete. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Here's why this was so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. He's got him. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Tar Heels headed quickly to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's a hit. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Now the play fake. He'll take a shot. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Makes the quick grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Moving away from pressure. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. Defense showing blitz here. Trying to barrel in. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Maximum effort for minimal result.
And, Reese, those short passes need to be on the run. Those are the ones where I got to catch the football on the run, try to make a play. The quarterback's got to hit him on the numbers so he can do that.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverine. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
And He's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Quarterback making checks. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking downfield on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Gets open down the middle. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. The Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Starting to feel a little pressure. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On fourth down, looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Looking for space. It's done. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone. Oh, they blocked the extra point. Picks it up. That's a live ball. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. With the last drive in for a touchdown, they'll try to do it again on this one. Pressure coming. Looking to scramble. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Get to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him room to get the foot down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. To be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of those. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the RPO, complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Tar Heels in the hurry-up. He might want another play. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly complete. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Motion from the back. Off play action on first down. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got him downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Just keeps slinging it. Makes the grab on the left. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Quarterback may change this route. Now from inside the red zone. Quick strike complete.
You've got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route. Against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
And you got to get locked into the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we've got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes third and goal. Power football with the run. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They hung in their Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on fourth down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with the field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Not very pretty, highly effective using that carom off the left upright. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's not afraid to go deep. Got his man downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
No gain on the play.
And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
They want nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. He will need some oomph in this one, a 51-yard attempt, and from the right side. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He will need some oomph in this one, a 51-yard attempt, and from the right side. That is no good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 9-point game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Carolina offense returns to the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
So now it's second and long. It's a draw. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. The Tar Heels want to move quickly. Tight end now in motion. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Converts on 4th down, still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
To the air on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, it's Bean. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
Gonna run it. It's Bean. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
And the Tar Heels are on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man, it's Bean. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And I think out routes are so good about timing because that wide receiver is going to get to a point and break it off straight to the sidelines, and you can just tell he put too much mustard on it and just led him a little bit too far.
Making side adjustments here. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They'll pass on the 50-yard field goal try and instead try to pick up the 1st down here on 4th. Wants to throw again. He's taking the shot. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
That is a great job by this defense. Coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Rides to back on the option to give. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The throw. It's complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And that's why this guy is so such a weapon in this offense because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. This time he's got his man. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Got his man quickly. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Grab near the marker. It's Booker. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it on first and goal. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the D deny them on second and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to buy time. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Gets rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Brock. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. They'll clear it away for the first time tonight. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So here comes the Michigan offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Got it in the middle, it's Booker. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the ball.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. These corners backing off a bit. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. He wants to throw it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And this one will be marked dead just outside the 40-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The offense changing the play. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Got enough for the first. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
As a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. They'll give it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. After run, now throw. A little release to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Tar Heels will hustle with the line. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. They go to the draw. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
Got the back over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Dumps it to the back. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line. When you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game, the offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference.